What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video.
I rep the West to the death, but my life is better. I've shed blood, shed tears, man, I stormed bad weather. I caught an L at 19, that's a cold-ass letter. But now I'm back in the world and trying to make it better forever. They counted me out at a young age, but now I'm living proof. I'm in this booth, I'm spitting truth, you see me on the tube. The Dub Show, homies bounce and roll. The Dub Show.
I've done a couple videos on this Manny Wise, Sin City thing with Finney and Bubbles, this whole tragedy that took place. I did a couple videos on it. And then I decided to step back because I don't like to talk about open cases. I'm not trying to solve a case for anybody, right? But the reality is this case is open and shut. And I see that there's still a lot of people who are seemingly emotionally invested. I had never heard, I think like a lot of us, I had never heard of any of the players involved. I had never heard of Manny Wise. I had never heard of his wife. I had never heard of Finney and his wife. I had never heard of their channels. And then this thing happens. And then a lot of people start Googling, start searching. And of course, the vast majority of the stuff on Manny is gone. You can find stuff on TikTok and it's stuff that it's just weird, right? But the case itself is what I want to talk about. And you know, I keep seeing a lot of people saying, well, Manny was being ridiculed. Manny was being trolled. They drove Manny to the edge. And they did troll him constantly, right? It seemed like Finney, his content was Manny. And that's a shame. But I mean, I understand because I have troll channels that it seems like all of their content is about me. Now, I'm not in any form or fashion. I don't think in any form or fashion the same way as Manny Wise. I understand if people watch that stuff, then there's a lane for it. And get your money, right? But in this case here, you have where the reality is this. It doesn't matter what Finney and his wife did on YouTube. It doesn't matter what they said on YouTube. It doesn't matter that they went to Las Vegas. What matters is the videos that Manny Wise put out, especially leading up to that day. When he found out that they were there and he said, he sang the song, he's searching for his baby. He said, I'm gonna find you. He made a gun hand gesture. And he made the sounds of gunshots when he did that. That's very damaging. He did that to himself. Las Vegas, Santa Barbara, Norwalk, those are places you do not want to catch cases in. Being from Santa Barbara myself, I understand the number one source of income for my city is tourism. There's a lot of crimes that happen in Santa Barbara that they don't even put in the newspaper because they don't want people coming from all over the country and all over the world to this beautiful city, open up the newspaper and see, oh shit, they do have gangs over here. Oh shit, somebody was just killed. Oh, some tourists were robbed. Santa Barbara wants to keep that a secret as much as they can. What do you think Las Vegas's biggest income is? The greatest source of income? Tourism. I know you want to say gambling. If the tourists don't come, the gambling falls apart. So, Las Vegas, I think their conviction rate is the same as Santa Barbara, 98%. Santa Barbara has a saying: you come on vacation, you leave on probation. So, for Manny to go onto the strip in front of God and everybody, get into an altercation with people he has made videos he's searching for, and for gunshots to ring out, there is no self-defense. You erase that. The reality is the law is the law. A case like this case with Manny Wise, that's what a DA salivates over. Whatever prosecutor is assigned to that case, they're going to be in front of the cameras. They're going to get a conviction. And this may be their stepping stone for something else. Private practice, who knows what. But high-profile cases are what a DA as well as a defense attorney salivate over. However, the defense salivate over a high-profile case that can be won, that is winnable. I doubt there's any high-profile defense attorney that wants to get anywhere near Manny. Nobody wants to take a loser that everybody gets to watch you lose at. So the DA, they're gonna seek the death penalty. The only thing that Manny Wise can hope for is a deal without death. If they don't offer him 40, 50 years to life, he's going to go to trial and he's going to lose. Because no amount of trolling, no amount of clowning, under the definitions of the law, will be justifiable as far as these homicides, the slaughter of this family. I don't agree with what Finney did. I feel like Finney and his wife, they poked a tiger and they didn't understand they were really poking a tiger. A tiger with loose marbles, missing a few screws, whatever you want to say. If you look at the video, one of the last things that occurred on the live with Finney was somebody by the name of Donut saying something along the lines of, Manny ain't gonna do nothing. And Finney saying facts. And within seconds of saying facts that Manny's not gonna do anything about the trolling and them being in Vegas, within seconds, Finney and his wife were dead. Social media, being in entertainment, being a public figure, it comes with hazards. 99.9% of the people that leave hateful comments, they may not like you, but that's where it ends. There is a very, very small percentage that creates stuff in their heads, that you've really slighted them, and that they have to act on that. For those of you that are putting a lot of energy into doing social media posts about what needs to happen to Manny, relax. It's already in motion. I faced the death penalty for 9 months. It was thrown out on a 995 motion. I was a kid who didn't give a damn. Manny's losing his wife, his kids, his freedom. I take that back. Manny threw away his marriage and relationship with his kids. He threw away his freedom. I had to correct myself there. He's not losing it. He made a decision, and he's got to live with it, even if he doesn't want to. I saw him. A lot of people were upset that he looked at the camera and he said, he's innocent. Do you know that prison is full of innocent men? Just listen to them. They'll tell you all about it. They're not innocent of the crime. What it is the DA was racist, or the cops were racist, or the jury was racist, or the laws are racist. They committed the crime, but everything else going on is wrong. So they're innocent. Like I said, just listen to them. They'll tell you. That's the same thing we have going on with Manny. The videos that Manny made are going to be the nail, the final nail, every nail, pretty much, in his coffin. If he was smart, he would tell his attorney right now, go to the DA. Tell the DA I'm willing to take 20 to life right now, sign today. 30 to life, sign today. Because you're going to put your family, Manny, you're going to put your family through hell by taking it to trial. Finney's family, his wife's family, they're going to go through hell. And you'd actually be lucky if you could get them to sign off on a 20 or 30 to life deal right now. I don't think they'll do it. I think the DA is going to want some limelight before any kind of deal is even thought of. But unfortunately, we'll all be tuned in to see what happens. That's my video for today, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.